Happy Sunday, everybody. Well, let's wait for this to go out, see what's what, and see who pops in. What the heck? There's a bug in here. Oh, boy. Well, while I wait, I'm going to look at some stuff for work here real quick. While I'm waiting. Hey, Deb, what's going on? How are you? Number one, I guess the number one comment, it says. Sweet. How's your weekend been, Deb? Vila, Tyler, what is happening? Let's do some scary Halloween stuff. Yeah, for sure, huh? New background. I'm sorry, what do you mean new background, Tyler? Did I do something to this live stream I'm not aware of? So what's been happening, guys? What's new? What's exciting? Tell me something good. Tell me something fun. Do they? Different wall. I'm usually doing them in this office when I'm at work. What's up, Scott? Hanging out, try to catch the blood moon. It was fine, but not real red. Not real red, huh? Mary, what's up? Yeah, I'm at work. Just on my lunch break right now. Chilling. I wish I could do. I should try to pick a day where I could do these from home instead of from work, where I got my work background here. Maybe someday I'll get it together and I'll be a proper YouTuber. What's going on, Linda Sue? Oh, you've been sick? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're feeling better. My work office, yeah, for sure, huh? If I was on my computer, I could do a sweet fake background where it's like, instead of this office wall, if I had my laptop, I could go on my StreamYard and do like a green screen kind of thing and have whatever behind me I want. But that's just not the case today. Same old stuff, huh? Well, I get it. Us doing that responsible adult thing, it's always the same old stuff, you know? Not very fun. So, guys, I announced this in my membership, for my membership people already, but for the rest of you that might not be members, I'm probably going to be going to LA at the end of this month. Keeping fingers crossed if things go according to plan. Hopefully they should. I'll probably go back to Los Angeles and hitting up some more of those famous graves out there. So let's hope. Keep our fingers crossed. It goes down. Yeah, Tyler, for sure. I want to go to the other forest lawn where they don't kick you out. Restoration Archive, what is up? So yeah, hopefully I get that LA trip knocked out. Yeah, Tyler. Where I guess they don't frown on people filming videos there, right? What's going on? What's going on, Jay? No one should be kicking anyone out. Visiting people who have died is an honor to remember them. Well, you tell Forest Lawn Glendale that. They don't seem to be too fond of people filming and doing stuff in their cemetery. But Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills, seems like they're a little bit more open to it. So we'll test our luck there when I go to LA. Yeah, Sue, my wife does those backgrounds too for like those Zoom meetings and stuff. Oh, okay, Tyler. You know, Mary, I'd heard they had claimed it's for privacy of the people that are put laid to rest there. I mean, I don't know. Their mausoleum is huge, but only about 25% of it is open to the general public. If you want to get into the rest of it, you supposedly have to have a family member in there. And their mausoleum is the one where Michael Jackson is and Elizabeth Taylor and all those guys. Only 25% of that's open to the general public. No restoration. I'm thinking about busting those out soon. It just kind of depends on what the situation calls for. What's going on, Lisa? I might be going back to San Francisco where I'm going to be walking through probably like some shady neighborhoods there. And I don't want to walk through holding the camera. So I'm probably going to use the Ray-Ban Metas for walking through like the Tenderloin and those parts of San Francisco. Exactly, Amelia. But yeah, I use the sunglasses only if the situation calls for it. But they're sunglasses, they're regular sunglasses as well. So I should use them more often. Why does LA scare you to death there, Deb? Doesn't bother me. My sunglasses at night. But yeah, I do want to bust out the sunglasses. But the sunglasses are a pain in the ass. Not really a pain in the ass. When it comes to editing the video, you know how this live stream now, the way they make us do live streams now, it's up and down the long way. That's how the sunglasses film. So when I edit the video, I could shrink it to landscape mode this way, but then on the quality, you lose a little something on the clarity of the video when you switch it from this to this. But it still does pretty good video though. Yes, they live, Deb. Beer and corned beef stew sounds good, John. Save me some. I'm on my way over right now, man. We'll go to buy a pair, but found there are some better ones coming up. They have restoration. They got Oakley sunglasses now. It was Ray-Bans. Now I heard they got Oakleys. Those are pretty cool sunglasses too. Yeah, anything with beer has to be good. Last night I went out to dinner with my wife. But we really didn't get dinner. We just got appetizers at a restaurant. And we were sitting there drinking and having appetizers last night. I had a couple of old fashions and I was cool. I had some wings and some old fashions and some chicken lettuce wraps last night and had a good old time. See here. Sometimes you need to check our graveyards out in St. Augustine. Anyone can film. Well, that's the case in most cemeteries, but some of those LA ones I hear are a little goofy. Yeah, Deb, in the last like 3 years or so, 4 years, I've really grown fond of old fashions. You go to the French Laundry? No, I did not. It was actually not, we're having kind of a late summer now, John. It hasn't really, the nights get cool, but the days are pretty warm, I know, Lisa. I got to get around to that. Yeah, pretty much. They put a little bit of like a cherry in it, I think, kind of to sweeten it up too. Restoration, or a lemon peel. Sometimes it depends on the bartender. It's actually about to cool big time this weekend. Yeah, I heard, Tyler. Well, thank you, Jay. I just do the best I can, and I do what I love, Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you, Jay. Same here. Cold nights, warm days. Yeah. You have your furnace on already, John? Jeez. You got a Fisk coffin. Oh, very good, Night 50. Very cool. What are you gonna do with it? Display it in the living room, or use it as a table, or what you gonna do with it? Yeah, Fisk coffins are pretty cool. Do a bookshelf. That would, yeah. I know John would do a beer cooler, right, John? That one guy that submits videos, yeah, he's a real friggin' basket case weirdo, man. I don't know. What's his name? Tyler? That's his name, Tyler, right? Just kidding, Tyler. I think everyone in lead coffins turn into soap. Yeah, probably. Restoration on some tent graves. They now look good. Jay, if you do stuff like that, I think I know the answer to this, but when you have to open those up to, I guess, do the restoration on them, Jay? I would assume. I know bodies left at extremely deep water depths turn into a type of soap. Oh. Where did you find a Fisk coffin anyway? That's crazy. They are only about 32 no above ground. This one was definitely occupied, probably from. Well, Fisk were into everything 100 years ago weren't. So it was used Night 50? Jeez, that's kind of disturbing. Saw a guy the other day that had a coffin attached to his Harley he was pulling as a trailer. Oh, Mary, I know. That would have been awesome. Oh, okay, Jay. I was just going to ask, after, if they're super old, I mean, what's really left after, if they happen to be old, what's really left after all those years? Arkansas finally cooled into the 80s, but hey, Linda, you get the humidity too. There was a showing of about 13 of them in May. 5 adult versions were for sale. Was it like an auction? Night 50? I look like I have a friggin' filter on, but I didn't set a filter. Does YouTube set filters for live streams now? I look weird. A couple of guys here to pull the coffins behind their Harleys to honor the vets at their funerals. Oh, nice, Lisa. That's just your face. Well, thanks. I look like I'm wearing makeup or something. I don't know. It looks like it's a filter. I don't, not really makeup, but like it looks weird. It was a showing in a funeral museum. They have presentations on them and the history. Oh, very nice. Night 50. Oh, okay, Jay. Right on. I didn't know there was like, actual coffins left or, anything like that. I'm sure it all breaks down if it's super old. Yeah, there's a death museum somewhere. I would love not in LA, it's somewhere else, a funeral museum or something, but I can't remember what state it's in. I don't wear makeup. No, Tyler, sorry to disappoint you, man. Is it Houston, Tyler? Washington has a hearse. Well, that would be interesting too, Lisa. Barron Springs Drive, Houston, Texas. Okay. Houston. Okay. I've seen YouTube videos from that place. I would like to go visit it myself. But I wouldn't know what channel to put it on. I guess it would fall in line with this channel, but it seems like when I do something a little different on this channel, no one seems to see it. So I don't know if I could put it on the other one. It might do better on the other channel. This one I think is closing amazingly. Would love to look up the name. Definitely not Texas. You totally need to retire so you and Tyler can see all this stuff. Funeral History Museum, Houston, Texas, closed. Oh, that sucks. Have a mortuary that has a nice hearse parked in front for the mid-60s. Oh, nice. Yeah, Deb, for sure. If you're in the area, why not? What's going on, Cameron? How you doing? Couple of graveyards here. They're really nice. Very nice. Guess I'm not stopping. They closed it. Old historic ones and the grave of a serial killer. Hey, I looked up in Northern California here, people who died under strange circumstances. So I looked up a few people, and I found a few people that are in my area. So I may be doing some videos on them in the coming weeks or months. People who died in a strange manner. Also, they have enclosed a hearse that is in front, pulled by the horses. Oh, nice. Nice, Mary. Serial killers and all that stuff. Oh, boy. Oh, God, I want to go home. Oh, God. Excuse me. Who here would sleep in a coffin? Let's see here. I'll try something here. Give me 1 second. Come on. Let's try this. Hell no. Somebody, who the hell said yes? Who's the weirdo? Billy, you said yes. Oh my goodness. There's 17% that said yes. Oh, I just now found this function, so I'm going to be doing this probably every live stream where I'm going to ask a weird question. That was hell no. Tyler's part of the 50% that said hell no. Lisa, part of the 50%. Who's hell for review? Who said weird things in my live stream? Let me see the message here. Well, it won't let me check it out. But it won't let me review it. Oh well. Yeah, why not, huh? Although it's kind of in a weird part of the screen. I can move it around, but I can't move it too far or it'll delete. I'm weird, but not that weird. You and me both. Yeah, Avila, test run, huh? Avila, I mean, I knew you weren't doing well, so I mean, you don't have to answer it here, but I hope things are better for you. Might be a little smelly, Mary. Yeah. You're okay? Okay. I just remember a while back you were saying something that you weren't well or something. Stood an empty grave once on a bet. Oh, right on. That's good to hear, Avila. So every time I do a live stream, I'm going to ask a question. I do a poll. I saw on YouTube someone that doesn't like you very much. I blocked him and will not watch his presentation anymore. Well, Jay, if you like, email me and let me know who that is. I think I might know who it is, but let me know what they might have said about me, please. You can email me, cryptdoor@gmail.com, if they said something about me. Yeah, Deb, she can email me and I'll give her yours. But Jay, if they said something about me, did they mention? If they just let me know the whole story. If they mention me by name or whatever. If you could be so kind, sir. Thank you, Jay. People have to slag somebody off, then they have nothing. Very cheers to that, Restoration Archive. Yeah, it seems like someone has made it their business to talk about me to anybody who will listen. So, unfortunately. And it's fine. It's cool. I do what I do here because I love it. Very true, Mary. Well, Jay, just let me know in an email who it was. We just had our mushroom murderer sentenced in Australia. She's killed 3 people, feeding them poison death cap mushroom. Wow. That's crazy. Always someone with a grudge, but it comes with the territory. Always a hater standing on the sidelines. For sure. That is so true. All right, guys. My lunch break's over. I'm going to roll out of here. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging with me tonight. We'll try to do it again next week. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what's going on, Rhoda? It's been a long time. Yeah, how you doing? I'm out, but I'm leaving. My lunch break's over. Gotta roll. So, Rhoda, we'll catch you next time. All right, guys. Peace out.